The reason the world does not recognize us as such. Look, there goes one of God's sons. Back off for a minute. There's the daughter of the living God. They don't do that. The reason they didn't do it to him either. They didn't recognize the only begotten. So they won't recognize us. But it makes me wonder, is that the reason we don't recognize ourselves? And if we don't recognize it ourselves, does that mean we wouldn't have recognized him? I mean, if we don't really believe that I am a son of God, that God looks upon me as his own children, that he would dote on me the way a parent would dote upon a favorite child, that he would forgive me the way a mother forgives an errant daughter or son. If I don't really believe that in my gut, does it mean I would not have noticed him if I had lived then? That I would not have recognized him either, because I don't recognize me conformed to him? I kind of think so. And I think that today the readings in the Easter season proclaim once again the possibility of a grace given to us, flowing in torrential manner from a tomb laid waste and empty by the resurrection. That if we begin to see ourselves as the children of God with all the prerequisites and privileges, princes and princesses of the High King, and all the responsibilities, then we must be willing to be conformed completely to him whom we would recognize. It means if I'm going to recognize him, then I have to be willing to be the real shepherd myself. It means for our couple today that they come before this community in their validation of their marriage, and they make an extraordinary step. They may not even know really that they're doing it themselves. Already they love each other. Already they recognize God's gift in the other. What's the difference today? Today, God posits in David's life the priority for his life. He says, from now on, the spiritual salvation, edification, and growth of your wife will be the most important thing. It will be what I judge you on for all eternity. He says to Veronica, from this point on, your husband's ability to love freely, to use his gifts for the poor and the needy, to live a faith-filled life will be your responsibility too. You will be his shepherd, and he will be yours. That starts tonight. That's different. It means that for parents here, if we are really to believe that I am a son or a daughter of God, then like the Son of God who was the perfect shepherd, I must look at my children and realize that any parent here, every one of us, must look at our children and understand that I must give my life for them. As a good shepherd, I must give my life for them. It means just that there can be no demand of economic or finances that keep me from ever spending time with the children I say I love. They have a right to my life, to my play, to my musings, to my time. I will give my life, not my checkbook, to them. be conformed to the shepherd so that I can realize myself as a son or daughter means that I cannot write off the people at school who are different than me. If I am a Christian teenager, even at my young age, I am called to recognize in those around me people who may be lost and in need of someone to lead them home to the one flock. And all it takes is being public about my faith, so that maybe the person who's lost will have one beacon of light that can come and they can say, do you really believe that we're worth that much? It means that there is no one at the office who isn't worth my seeking out. It means that I can no longer think, if I'm going to be conformed to the shepherd who lays down his life for his sheep and does not run away when the wolf comes, it means that I can never again presume that I can keep my faith quiet and private and never again have the privilege of not rocking the proverbial boat. Work, I need to be known as a pro-life Christian. I need to be known as someone who vehemently defends the unborn and the elderly. Make the stand so difficult for the one on death row. There should be no death row. You see, what love God has in calling us children of God, yet that is what we are. But the world doesn't recognize us because we don't act like it. Because we think that just believing in the head is enough. But the head's got to drop to the heart, got to go to the hands, got to make the feet move for the world to recognize us. If the Good Shepherd only said, I am the Good Shepherd, and when the wolf came, said loudlier, I am the Good Shepherd, he'd be eaten by the wolf. He has to fight it. And if we are made sons and daughters, like he, the Son, is the Son, then we'll have to be like him, right? And when we are, when I find myself unafraid to say to the person across the fence, I see you don't go to church, would you like to come to ours? To the wayward spouse, I forgive you. The teenager in need of guidance, turn off the television or no, you can't see that movie because we don't believe in that kind of foolishness. It's not part of who we are. To demean women with such language, we don't listen to that kind of music.